Hey guys, how y'all doing? I got another one, and this is going to be a hard one, but I want you to understand something and realize that Jesus told us how we need to handle certain situations, and a lot of times we feel like we're wrong for handling them the way He told us to handle them. So the title of this one is "I Was Optional." Remember that? I was optional. Remember that? Depart from me. So here you go. Scripture is coming from Matthew 21 through 23. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter into the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and in your name drive out demons, and in your name perform many miracles? Then I will tell them plainly, I never knew you. Away from me, you evil doers. And I'm going to just tell you, a lot of people are going to be singing that song. And they know in their heart something's not right. They know in their heart something is not right. But instead of getting it right, they want to stay in the dark. Instead of admitting that they're off, they just continue to dig deeper and deeper. And it's a sad place to be because a lot of these people know who God is. But knowing God is not enough. The devil knows God. Think about that. The devil knows God. And we need to understand that knowing God is not enough. We need to be with him, be in him. And there's a difference. It's not the same. And all are not equal in a way that they have relationships. Also understand it doesn't matter who these people are, right? They can be your bio family. They could be exes, spouses, children. It doesn't matter who they are. You have to be very careful allowing people in your life who are really set up here for your downfall. And I know it's hard. It's hard to take, but it's true, man. Matthew 25, 34 through 41. So this is how we separate ourselves. And a lot of times we don't understand why are we so much different than everybody else. And I would just tell you, it's all about your heart. It's not even about your actions at times. Because I believe your heart can be with God, but your actions can say otherwise. Just like sometimes your actions can be right, but your heart can be somewhere else, right? So God looks at the heart. And a lot of times people, I'm just telling you, like in the Matrix, people look on the outside, and if everything on the outside look good, they think it's good, but it's not. Sometimes the things on the outside look crazy, right? Like tatted up, like jail time, like multiple felonies. But that's your guy. That's the real preacher. That's the real prophet. And the crazy thing is we don't get it. Like God took the foolish things to confound the wise. And that's what it's all about. It's like he uses whoever he pleases, right? God is not a Pharisee, and Jesus wasn't either, by the way. So here you go. This is how we separate ourselves, and this is how you know, because it's all about fruit, right? And I would say, I'm not talking about short-time fruit. I'm talking about long-term, like fruit in a person's life. You can tell something is different about them. Like they've been knocked down, they failed several times, but every time they get up, man, they come up swinging. They're not playing. That's your guy. He may not be the one who's been sitting on a pinnacle for 30 years. May not. Just trying to tell you. Then the king will say to those on his right, come, you who are blessed by my Father, Take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you came to visit me. Then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and fed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invited you in, or needing clothes and clothed you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you? Wow. The king will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did it for me. Then he will say to those on his left, depart from me, you who are cursed, into eternal fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. That's a hard one. It's harsh, right? But I'm telling you, it's necessary. So don't get it twisted. Realize that you were overlooked. You were optional in these people's lives at times that you should have been the main priority. At your lowest point, they didn't come to help you. And truth be told, at your lowest point, they kicked you when you were down. I'm going to say it again. At your lowest point, they kicked you when you were down. At that point, you were optional in their life. At that point, you were not important in their life. So why should they be important in yours today? And I would just tell you, I used to talk to people in recovery about this all the time. So you have your biological family, right? Your given family, right? And you have no control over that. None. But I want you to understand that you have the choice to create a chosen family. So you YouTube family, you people are my chosen family, right? The people that I come in contact with, the bars and clubs and just walking through life, that's my chosen family. And I would tell you that they and you are very important to me. No less, and I would say even more so, more important to me than the people who are in my biological line. Because we have the same spirit, we have the same heart, right? And I just want to tell you, don't be dismayed, don't be discouraged or confused. Understand that you were optional then, and you need to remember that. Don't forget that you were optional at a time in your life. To these people who are maybe now trying to come back into your life. And I would tell you the intentions probably have not changed. You're only there as a distraction, only there to destroy you, only there to dim your light. Don't be tricked. God bless you guys. Until next time.